Hello everybody and welcome to another trade recap. So today we traded gold and I was streaming, but unfortunately we took a loss today. So let me go over the loss real quick and see why we got fucked in the ass. So basically, let me just re-roll the tape here. So we go right there. So we've had previously a very bullish structure on gold. Super imbalanced price action, right? We made plenty of imbalances above, and I was just expecting these imbalances to fill. Now, the tricky part here is gold was teasing us because I was going to sell right at this comp right here. You guys see? Right at this yellow line, I was waiting to sell. But we missed it by literally 2 pips. And then we dumped for like 40-50 pips. And we did that twice. So it teased us a lot and we didn't quite get the sell we wanted. But I knew that I wanted to sell at around this area right here. Right? I knew that at least. So now we did come up on the next 30. Let's see here. Boom. Came up on that 30, tapped right above, grabbed liquidity above that range right there. And I was expecting now for us to come down and maybe fill the range down to retest this area right here. Because again, you are very imbalanced. You tapped right into this. You fill this imbalance, meaning you X this imbalance out. And now you could potentially head down in the original direction before coming even further up. That's what I was expecting. But that did not happen. So we waited here for a candle to close. Not this one. Where was that one? This one. Yeah. So I waited for engulfing strong ass bearish closure, indicating to me that we were gonna come down. Right. This candle for me was okay. We close back into range. If we close back into range, we're gonna fill the range down. That's simple range price action and support and resistance. Therefore, I just waited for an opening, and once we got the top wick, so what happened was we got a candle that had a top wick without a bottom wick. So it looks something like this. Right? And we know that we have a 95 to 98% chance of flipping if we have a no wick. Therefore, we entered on that no wick on a sell. So what we did is right there. We entered right there. Now, okay, I'll go over what we did wrong and after the trade is done. But yeah, that was my entry right there. Off of that no wick, expecting this candle to flip after creating this engulfing bearish candle and just continue the trend down, at least filling this wick. But that did not happen, and we hit stop loss, and yeah, that was it. Now we're here. So now, what went wrong in this trade? Was it a good trade? Yes, in my opinion, it was a really good trade. What did we do wrong? First and foremost, the entry was a bit too early. Now, if the entry was, the thing is, I've seen when price is that bearish, because I thought price was really bearish after making that engulfing candle. I was expecting a small top wick and then a flip. I did not expect a big top wick, right? But what happened was we made a big top wick and we came up and retested here, deep into this resistance right here, right? Because it's a simple breakout, retest, breakout, retest. So I should have entered up here, right? I should have waited for this imbalance to get filled on the 5-minute and enter based off of the 5-minute resistance. That's how we usually play the no wick play. But I didn't do that. I was too quick to jump in, and then I got a really bad entry. Therefore, the stop loss was at a really bad place, because if we entered here, our stop loss could have been up here, and then we would have still been in the position and probably survived. But since we entered so low, our stop loss couldn't be 100 pips, so we'd had to have a stop loss here at 48 pips. Yeah, that was one of the reasons we lost this trade. Another reason was this. Even though this candle has a proportionally very small bottom wick, it's still not a complete no wick, right? So the probabilities are lower, right? Maybe we should have waited for a complete no bottom wick. We should have waited for the X ghost wickless candles indicator to get triggered and then enter. The fact that we entered with this small of bottom wick could have been our downfall in this trade. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Would I take this trade again if I saw it? Yes. Was it a good trade? Yes. Was it a bad entry? Yes. Was it a bad stop loss placement? Yes. And yeah, that was pretty much it. A few mistakes that we continue to work on and do not make, and learn so we do not make the next time. But yeah, that was a trade. Took a loss. Part of the game. Nothing. No feelings. No emotions. Just know that this is what I need to do if I want to become a trader. And yeah. Now, looking at this trade, yeah, there was no real point in cutting losses either, because it was like here it was constantly breaking structure, right, and then coming back up and then breaking structure. Even here, not here, this is after, but here we're like breaking structure and then creating another like strong bearish candle and then coming up. And yeah, so price was kind of holding our entry as support, which was also something that I should have clocked. But yeah, it was a loss. On to the next one. Appreciate y'all watching me. Love y'all, and I'll see you in the next recap or in the next stream.